we talked about, when this is leadership. So we talked about, I gave a leadership class to the firemen last night. They wanted me to teach them a leadership class. And I only agreed because I was exhausted. And if I didn't teach them a leadership class, I would have been like this in the chair, asleep. And so we went to Leadership Academy last night. And so I taught them, like, we talked about, trust. Is it given or is it earned? And we talked about, the different things in leadership. And I said, I asked each one of them, were you you ever play sports in your life, organized sports when you were? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of them said, yeah. All right, tell me what lesson you learned in your sport that you can apply in life today. And they all gave good answers. They didn't give the right answers though. And so I enlightened them on, okay, here's what we are. Sport is not about success. It's about failure. Okay. And I explained to him. One of them is a basketball coach on the side. I said to him, Coach, whether it be high school, college, or the NBA, is the leading scorer ever shoot more than 40%? No. He always shoots around 33, 34%. So I said to him, so what that means is the missed shot of the game is more about the game than the made shot, because the shooter is going to miss 6 to 7 out of every 10 shots. And when a shooter is off during a game, what do you tell him?
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting. The missed shot is more about the game than the made shot, right? We're in the game. I was telling him, you're in the game, you're down by one, you're shooting a 1-and-1. You make both, you win the game. You miss the first one, your team loses. What are you doing in practice?
Free throw.
Free throw, right? You're down by 2, right? You got the ball, time's ticking. You shoot before the buzzer goes off, a 3-pointer, you miss. What are you doing in practice?
3-pointers.
You miss a rebound, right? You lose the game. What are you doing in practice tonight? Rebounding. So one of them was a baseball guy, and I said, hey, listen, man, what do they call a high school player that fails 70% of the time in baseball?
All league.
All state, right?
Mhm.
All league. What do you call a college player that fails 70% of the time?
All American.
All American. What do you call a professional baseball player that fails 70% of the time?
All star.
Multi-millionaire,
There you
right?
go. Yeah.
Multi-millionaire.
Right.
It's what do we do with failure? JJ Watt, how many times does he get blocked? Does he get to the quarterback on every play? Does he tackle the ball carrier on every play? He gets blocked 90% of the time. Yet he's a multi-millionaire because of the other 10%.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's how we look at it. So we have to look at it. Failure is good. Why is failure good? People don't realize this, Coach. Human. People would say to me, "Hey, what do you call yourself? You call yourself American Indian, Indigenous, Native American? What do you call yourself?" Well, my ancestors, what your ancestors call them? Tribal members? Hey, I'm Sioux. No. They called each other human. People don't realize human is a native word. And you know what human means? Fallible.
Mm.
Our ancestors knew from spirituality, knew that we were fallible people. We're supposed to mess things up,
Mhm.
right? Failure is good. What do you do with it? Do you sit there? We played bull in a ring.
Bull in the
Bull in a
ring. That's the
ring.
name of it. There it
Bull
was.
in a ring. We
Yep.
played bull in the ring, and you got knocked down. What'd you have to do?
Get back up.
Get back up.